and welcome to your hourly source, your place for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive, the most defiant in WWE. This is the place to be, your reigning home for WWE hourly. If you want all the fixings, if you want the enhancements, if you want the adjustments, Seanzviewent Entertainment is the place for you. Remember to donate to help keep me on YouTube with a super thanks donation. You can use your credit card to donate in the comment section of the video with, again, a super thanks donation. It will go a long way in supporting and helping the future, the longevity of Seanzviewent Entertainment, because like I said, if it weren't for you, there would be no Seanzviewent, and we come through when the lights are absolutely on bright. Now, we got Saturday night's main event coming up. Are you looking forward to it? Are you amped about it? Are you happy about it? Are you satisfied with the card? Do you feel like it feels like a pay-per-view? Will it be as good as the Survivor Series? Will it be as good as any other pay-per-view that WWE has had? Is Saturday night's main event going to live up to the expectation? Is it going to live up to the anticipation of a lifetime? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday night's main event was a fixture in the 80s and the early 90s, and it has come back in some form or another over the last 20 years. But now that the WWE is going back to nostalgia, the WWE are going back in time. They are turning back the clocks for Saturday night's main event to make it historic, to make it vintage, and to make it the original Saturday night's main event that everybody remembers and knows. Now, when you're talking about nostalgia and you're talking about returns, ladies and gentlemen, a massive return is being rumored online. Again, a lot of things can change. But before we get into that, we got some blockbuster. Yes, you heard that right. We got some blockbuster news and rumors right here on this very show right now, and we're going to reveal it and expose it. Toni Storm's return match from AEW. Now, yes, while we primarily focus on WWE, we do throw in some AEW, and especially when there's returns. Toni Storm's return match. Are you excited and are you amped about the return of Toni Storm and AEW? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, WrestleMania. What are the plans for Bayley? Ladies and gentlemen, former WWE Women's Champion Bayley, a key member of the Four Horsewomen, alongside Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks, reflected on the group's lasting influence during an interview on the Going Ringside show. She noted that their impact is particularly evident in NXT. Bayley recalled that during their time in NXT, the women's division lacked depth, and they looked up to main roster talents like Natalya, Tamina, and Naomi as role models. Looking ahead, Bayley named NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez as her dream WrestleMania opponent. Now, are you surprised by that? Are you shocked by that? That Bayley wants to go at it with Roxanne Perez at WrestleMania, the showcase of immortals? I would probably like to work with someone in NXT, Roxanne, because she's killing it as the NXT champion. She is so smooth, and I'm selfish. I know everybody wants to work with her, but I am selfish, so I want to get her first Mania match. I think that would be good, and it would be really special. And we're really tight friends, so I would love that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, are you shocked by that? Are you taken back by that? Are you stunned that Bayley would want to face someone from NXT? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Also, coming through here on the Brash and the Brazen, we're also receiving word. Hold on, wait, we're getting news in, guys. This is the thing about Seanzviewent. This is why we do multiple videos a day, because I get the news and you're getting my real-life, real-time reactions. It's not like I look at the news and the rumors before I give it to you. You're getting my real-live reactions and mannerisms. Also here on the Brash and the Brazen, where we come through for each and every one of you. Bronson Reed's surgery was more complicated than expected. Now, we know that Bronson Reed is going to miss a significant amount of time, probably going to miss WrestleMania, although plans can change. But Bronson Reed's surgery was more complicated than expected, sadly and unfortunately. I want to wish the best to Bronson Reed, who underwent foot surgery. Alvarez shit, looking like it's going to be many months to recovery. And I mean, the only thing I heard was like it was one of those things where like it was more complicated than they thought when they went in there. But apparently they got it all done, and he's on the road to recovery. So all the best to him. Reed's injury occurred during the War Games match of Survivor Series. where he represented Solo Sokola's bloodline in a high-risk moment. Reed attempted a tsunami off the cage onto Roman Reigns, but landed awkwardly, resulting in severe injury. WWE officials excited for NXT's New Year's Evil at a historic LA venue. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that, with the WWE returning for New Year's Evil at a historic LA venue. WWE's archive library faces limitations with their Netflix move. Major breaking news on Netflix and Raw right now. Monday Night Raw's transition to Netflix remains one of the most talked about topics in pro wrestling. Some good, some bad, some happy, some sad, some positive, some negative. While it's certainly a huge deal, fans are wondering whether Netflix will have an extensive archive on the WWE content once the transition happens next year. While speaking with the Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer noted that Netflix will have very little WWE archive content. He explained that the platform will feature content, shows, and pay-per-views, but the archives will be limited. Meltzer explained that while all content shows will be available weekly and all pay-per-views will be accessible internationally except in the U.S., the archive content will be minimal. When the service launches on January 1st, only about 40 pay-per-views will be available, including events like the Wrestling Classic, Tuesday in Texas, Royal Rumble, WrestleManias, and Hell in a Cell. Since older ECW pay-per-views such as December to Dismember will also be included, however, Meltzer noted that the pay-per-views weren't necessarily selected for their quality, as it seemed more like a random selection. Meltzer also confirmed that there will be no WCW, Mid-Atlantic, Mid-South Wrestling, or world-class content. These libraries weren't widely watched, which led to their exclusion. A few older episodes of NXT, Raw, and SmackDown will be available along with new episodes airing live. People have been asking internationally, when everything moves to Netflix, how much of the library are we going to see? And the answer is not much. So again, you got to wonder, what about Netflix? What about Peacock? That's crazy. Jacob Fatu gets Gangrel's blessing to use his iconic finishing maneuver. Yeah, we're in a day and age where, finishing maneuvers are getting stolen, but they're getting utilized. Becky Lynch reveals daughter hates wrestling. Becky Lynch's daughter hates wrestling. Well, maybe because she doesn't want to see her mom get injured or hurt. Also, Mariah May delivers a fire response to Toni Storm's AEW return. Injured WWE star Tyler Bate teases comeback with gym video. Also, Disney announces live-action Tangled with the Greatest Showman director Michael Gracie. Taylor Swift plans to recharge after record-breaking Eras tour as Travis Kelce prepares birthday surprise. Jim Carrey jokes about returning to acting for the money ahead of his new Sonic film. Megan Fox buys $8 million Los Angeles home amid split from Machine Gun Kelly. And Jamie Foxx declares that he is done with white woman post-stroke. Jay-Z faces criticism as alleged son demands DNA test. Also, WWE does not expect Big E to get medical clearance for in-ring return anytime soon. Again, WWE does not expect Big E to get medical clearance for in-ring return anytime soon after suffering a devastating injury. Also, Brock Lesnar was spotted with his wife Sable during his WWE hiatus. Now, this has added and fueled the speculation and fueled the rumor mill about Sable and her immediate return to the WWE. Will she return to Raw on Netflix? Because as we all know, the WWE is gearing up. The WWE is planning. The WWE is putting in a lot of names to return to Raw on Netflix as it is history in the making. And there's going to be this whole talent window where SmackDown guys can appear on Raw, NXT guys can appear on Raw. There's this shift. There's this development. There's these ongoing things going down. But ladies and gentlemen, here on Sean's View, we give you the lowdown because we hit you with the SmackDown. Now, do you want to see the return to Sable to WWE? And when she does return, or some are saying it's no matter of when, but if she returns, because Vince McMahon's out of there, the McMahon family really doesn't have much to do with the WWE. It's all Triple H and his yes man and all the higher ups, Bruce Pritchard and names like that. But do you think Sable could come back? And can she still hit a Sable bomb? Sable is still looking pretty damn fine, in my opinion. But the thing is she going to come back for a dream match? Is she going to face one of the women on the roster today? Obviously, the WWE roster looks a lot different than did it. You got to remember, Sable would be returning to the WWE for the first time in 20 years. For the first time in 20 years, ladies and gentlemen. That is obviously monumental. That is major for all intents purposes. Now, would you want to see the return of Sable to the WWE? Do you feel it's too late? Will she add anything? Will she take away anything? Will this be good for the women's roster? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Because remember, here on this show, if it's not brash, well, then you know it's never, ever gonna last. Also, coming through here on Seanzviewent, because we give you all the hottest, the latest, the greatest. Logan Paul confirms his status for WrestleMania 41. It is fully expected, although plans could change, that Logan Paul will be at the Showcase of Immortals WrestleMania. Also, ladies and gentlemen, receiving word right now. Janelle Grant's legal representatives happy about stay in Vince McMahon lawsuit being lifted. Janelle Grant's legal representative happy about stay in Vince McMahon's lawsuit being lifted. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers. 4-way AEW World Title match set for World's End 2024. Yes, the AEW World Title will be on the line in a 4-way match. What's that going to look like? Sonya Deville announces being sick while still doing intense workout sessions. Got to give her credit for that. She's really going through. Bobby Lashley reveals why he joined AEW to lead the Hurt Syndicate. Darby Allin reveals Sting tried talking him out of climbing Mount Everest, but he's still going to do it. Kevin Owens shades Cody Rhodes for giving himself new QB1 nickname. WWE hosts rising NIL and ID talent at Stanford headquarters. Jim Ross, good old JR, is ready for AEW return at World's End with a positive health update. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Lawsuit against Vince McMahon, WWE, and John Laurinaitis moves forward after stay ends. WWE's original headquarters in Stanford sold for $7.5 million. Yes, $7.5 million. The original WWE headquarters, Titan Towers. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Ladies and gentlemen, we got plenty more to come. Settle the score. Stay locked onto this channel. Set a reminder to watch Seanzviewent hourly for the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive, the most defiant. Plenty more to come. Subscribe.